This video is about a program called Foldit. So, given my background in biochem, I always said, especially in undergrad, that proteins were like my imaginary best friends. Because that's all I did all through college was deal with proteins, how they move, how they fold, how they're constructed, all this different kind of stuff. But the folding is actually one of the parts that trips students up quite a bit. So this program is actually kind of a puzzle sort of game in order to help students learn how proteins kind of move around and fold. So you can go to this website. It's fold.it/portal. You do actually have to create an account, but it is free to create an account, and then you can log in and download the game starting up here, depending on what kind of computer you have. And then once you get it downloaded, it will bring you into this eventually. So this is kind of the guide of how to work this game. So you'll see these right here. These are called clashes. So this is a clash between this amino acid as part of the protein and this one here. So in order to get a protein folded, you need to get rid of the clashes. Okay? And then you can go to the next one. So obviously it starts out really easy proteins and things like that, and progressively gets much harder. So you can already see this is quite a bit different. So you can kind of move it around a little bit to see your clashes and everything. It can give you some hints here. So the backbone of this protein is too close, so you can pull it apart. I don't actually know if I can get the sound to turn off here or not, but yeah, let's go. All right. So this one is just, it's really fun and kind of gets students looking at how proteins are constructed and how they can move, because they are not just basically stiff structures most of the time, at least. So there is a lot that they can learn just from kind of playing around with this. Now obviously the first couple puzzles here are not dealing with actual proteins of any kind, because they're much too small for that. It's just really getting you comfortable with the way that this program works. And one of the most interesting things about this program, yeah, I forgot, shake it. One of the most interesting things about this program is that it is actually used to figure out how actual proteins fold. So there are some puzzles where you can try to figure out real protein foldings, and they're like legitimate proteins that they don't know how they fold. Oh, apparently I didn't get the score high enough. Uh-oh. I don't know. Okay. Shake it. Ah, right. Forgot about that. Okay. So you can shake it, and then that helps you kind of shake out some of the weirdness and kind of optimize it a little bit. Obviously, I haven't used this program a whole lot recently, but here we are. All right, so you've got different kinds of errors in the protein folding. This one is basically the proteins, the pieces of the protein are too far apart. Yeah, okay. So sometimes you have to kind of just fiddle with it for a bit, which, this is also kind of fun for the students at least. So, but yeah, so they have a lot of puzzles throughout all of this. There are some, like these are basically the basic ones moving up into the harder ones, and then they have more puzzles online that you can download as well. So I don't know, I love this little game, this little program, so it's really fun.